Hi everybody, welcome.
I want to tell you one of the most terrifying legends.
Welcome to the corner of the horror and the mystery. I send you a hug and let's start it.
The man of dreams.
All of us are afraid. That is part of our nature. Some of us are afraid of the dark and others of the heights. But the best things about these fears is that they can be ended when faced. It all started a few months ago. I did not give importance to insignificant things like dreams. But there came a point where I just couldn't take it anymore. I didn't want the night to come because I was sure it would drive me crazy. The first time he was subject he showed up in my head, I dreamed that I was walking all over New York with my whole family. But I feel persecuted, attacked in some strange way. The first days I took it as a simple coincidence, but then everything got worse. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw a strange man with white teeth, short hair, bushy eyebrow, and penetrating ways. Never seen that guy in my life, but in my dreams he was the protagonist of many misfortunes. In the fifth month of dreams, the night crisis multiplied, and my mother had to intervene. She wanted to send me a therapy.
They are just dreams, Daniel. You can't be afraid every night when you go to sleep.
That was the thought that I repeated every time I wake up, but it never worked. I was no longer the cheerful kid from high school. I was too pale with large dark circles and had lost a lot of weight. I only sleep 20 minutes a day, and once I managed to fall asleep, they couldn't wake up me. It was our general paralysis that made me so dazed and disturbed that when I wake up I would scream and cry like a little kid. Arguments in my family about my night episodes increased and the therapist was not very helpful. The sessions were longer and longer, and finally they decided that I would go to a psychiatrist who could perform hypnotic sessions and find the real problem. One day before the first sessions, I could even realize when I fell asleep. One moment I thought this would be the first normal dream in months. I was walking alone in the city. It was a sunny and beautiful day, and I looked like before, without work, dark circles, and happy. I decided to go to a fast food store because my stomach was rolling like a wild creature. The employee treated me normally, but when he turned to take my card and load the count, terror invaded my face. I was the subject. He looked at me with startled eyes. His smile was gloomy and his arms went straight to my neck, squeezing with great force and preventing me from breathing normally. I don't know how I could get out of his grip, but as soon as I managed to do it, I ran and I ran without stopping, but the speed decreased. Everything was like in slow motion. I thought of asking for help, but each person I ran into carried their face. It was the subject. I feel as if they pulled me from being and I couldn't continue running. Then the man appeared again, this time with a gun, and shot me. Everything went black for a moment, and when it was all over, I opened my eyes. I was drenched in sweat and tears with my mother hugging me tightly. This was enough. I had to stop. We waited for the sun to rise to go to the psychiatrist. and when I arrived, I was surprised by the number of people with the same or worse appearance than me waiting in that room. "Name, please," said the receptionist when she saw me arrive. "Daniel Romero," answered my mother. 18 years old, night creases. Yes, night creases. Believe me, madam, you are not the only one with that diagnosis. And that's it. We are worried about it all this." I was not the only. None said anything, but the doubt was latent. A girl approached me out of nowhere.
You also see the intruder, right?
She told me with a lost and cold look on a face that never focused me. "What?" I said, upset and surprised.
He wants to kill us one by one, and he was success. He was brought us together. Will be today.
She said quickly and with just care almost insane. I didn't understand what was happening until the door was opened, and there he was, the subject. Is the subject of my nightmares, with distressed eyes and psychopathic smile. This time I did not wake up. It was real.